Hello guys and welcome to Rage Quit Gaming's playthrough of the Cultists Refuge, and this is going to be our first boss of bossness, Galinos. Here we go. With me as always is Daz. No, come here you little faggot. Sorry, not you Daz, you alright?
Well, I'm coming. There's no need for that.
Oh, mistimed that. So this is the level, well, it says a level 35 instance.
Not even there yet. Wait up.
Well, why are you not here?
But there was one little guy in that last room.
Well, you should have been in here. It says that you can do this from level 35, I think it is, in the dungeon
35. Didn't have trouble doing it. Right.
As a tank, not on your fanny. Do not try this at level 35. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it certainly isn't, but it is seriously difficult. I had, as a tank, and I had level 33 blue equipment, so it's not like I didn't have, you know, as good equipment as I could have at that level, and mobs were one hitting my shield wall thing, and then one hitting me after that. So badly, unlucky hits were just two hitting me. There was nothing I could do about it. I was defending as well as I could have. There was full debuffs on them, and they were just going through me. So don't do it at level 35. Level 36 makes a massive difference, because once you get the full set of 36 blues, then you can do it again. And we're 38 and 30. You're 39, aren't you, Daz?
I am.
38, and I have an orange lance. It becomes all a little bit more academic, really.
How's that for you? Is that sexual for you, having those oranges?
Well, it's only one orange. Don't go over the top. It's pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie about it. It makes me do a lot of damage and take. I mean, I'm not even bothering to defend as well as I probably should. And that's it. He is really easy. I mean, in terms of tactics, you just saw how we do it. You just tank in the front. He's a typical tank and spank. He spawns minions at 50%, which do bugger all. There's no tactics worth mentioning really with this guy, other than make sure you look for when the mace moves back and you get your shield up, because he can hit for, if your equipment isn't quite as good, can hit for 4 or 5k, so you do want to take that on the shield. Alright guys, we'll check in with the next boss. See you soon. Okay guys, we're at the second boss of Cultists Refuge. I can't remember the name of this boss. I know that it's some sort of witch woman that looks like a terrified woman, but she is in fact lying, and then she's going to grow larger, and then she's going to try and kick my face in. With me as always is Daz.
The woman grows bigger. Did you see her grow bigger?
I did, before my very eyes. Oh, it's a High Priestess Akia. I must admit, even when I was doing this as under-leveled, I didn't find her particularly difficult. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much CC stuns you have. Maybe I've been lucky with groups. We've just seemed to stun the crap out of her all the time, but she does jump up and do AoEs, so the healers do need to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
And because she's a magic character, magic caster rather, a lot of her spells, because they're AoE, bypass the tank's block, like this red one that I tried to get out the way from.
I keep getting behind her. She keeps changing.
God, that's a long stun. She does apparently do quite a long stun as well. I've not noticed that one before. It's those red circles you really need to get out of the way of when you're a tank, because they bypass your armor. It doesn't matter if you've got your, you're in shield up mode. It doesn't really matter. You are going to take a lot of damage. Got out of the way. Die, woman. We don't take kindly to your kind of priestesses around here. Oh, and I've just been saying to you, haven't I, Daz, how annoying it is for melee DPS to block the tank in. If you're a melee DPS, stop blocking the tank in. Don't stand right behind him. Don't stand right in front of him. And don't stand to the side so that I can't move. Nothing is more frustrating than that.
He's getting on your wick.
so annoying because it kills me more often than not, or at least knocks me on my ass because I have to try and jump out of the way of them. No. Stun, woman! Don't you dare! I knew that was going to be a red one. But apart from these AoEs that she does, like this one, get out of the way!
Go!
Oh, God. Her damage, any sort of healer that isn't motor. Oh! Oh, I couldn't get out of the way, I was stuck in my combo. Any healer that isn't suffering from a motor degenerative disorder should be able to heal through this. So, you know, it's not that difficult. I don't even think my healer's gone below 95%
Many people
mana.
with Parkinson's playing TERA.
I don't know, but in PvP they'd probably have the unpredictability, wouldn't they? Well, stand still, damn you! And on that rather questionable note, we'll see you at the third boss. I don't think it's last boss, I think it's just third boss, so see you shortly.
Alright.
Hello guys, and you find us at, I think the third, well it's definitely the third boss. This guy, I remember being a bit of an arsehole, can't remember his name at all. I should probably do a little bit more research before I did his videos. And with
In
me
the Chamber of Wonder.
the Chamber of Wonder. Yeah, I remember this guy, even at 36, I think I sneezed or something, so I took my finger off the, the shield button. But like, honestly, it was like about 2 seconds max, and he killed me. So you do have to be careful. He's got lots of AoEs, lots and lots of AoEs. And there's a charge attack which he was just about to do.
Very hard still, I just stay out of the way.
Yeah, when he does that lowers the head down bit, he is going to do a charge through maneuver, and you do need to get your shields up. And the red circle in this phase is not a magic style AoE, it is a normal sort of, that's where he's going to hit. So you can just shield and stand put, you don't need to move out the way for that one. So that makes it a little bit easier to do. But again, as with all bosses and any, you know, remotely difficult mobs, just make sure you're stunning and using your CC as much as possible. And that's about it. Here we go again. How is it as a DPS? I just assume you just need to stay behind him and
yeah,
not get hit.
I've done this. This is the first time doing this one, and range DPS. I just stay out of the way and put a poison on every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah. He
Rotate
does have
my abilities.
He does have a second. Oh, good grief!
That thing that I sometimes get stuck under if I get too close.
Yeah. Yeah.
That bloody well hurts me.
Oh my god, he just went straight through my shield.
Yeah, I think the best way to do this as range DPS is just stay beside him.
Yeah.
Don't get in front of him.
Yeah. I don't even know how he did that. That went straight through my shield. Honestly, straight through my shield.
Oh, he's looking at me. I don't like it when he looks at me.
Gotta get back in the fight. Move, move, move! I can't move. Now I can move. Whoa, that was weird.
Total arse, is he?
No, I was just literally, I wasn't able to move at all. The other thing with the tank, which is an ability I've forgotten to sort of talk about much as a Lancer, is making sure you've got your mana shield up. That's the one that allows you to take damage on your mana. It is incredibly useful. And it just gives you that extra, oh shit. And I didn't have it up, and I probably, if I'd had it up, I wouldn't have died. Although, to be fair, he went through my shield, so I'm pretty sure that must have been about 10,000 damage or so. I have to check back in the combat log. But I've certainly never had him with my level 38 gear going through my shield like that when I had half my hit points left. In fact, I think it may be more than that, because I'm sure my shield is I'll have to check after the fight, but I'm sure my shield has about 10k on it, so that plus half my hit points. He did that in that one blow. Yeah.
Don't kill it.
Yes, he's irritated. Die! Another thing you should be doing, which I've just noticed I haven't been doing in this fight as a Lancer, is debuffing your target. Debuff your target with Decimate or whatever it is. Because it reduces the boss's hit points by 10%. And that is 10% less damage you need to do to kill it, obviously. And that's 10% less time spent trying to kill it. So it's overall always worth having on at all times. And there it is, that's the third boss down. Little bit of a hiccup in the middle there, but then that goes to show you what can happen if you don't do it right. So you can join us when we do the fourth boss, and we'll see you guys again in a second.
Yay!
No. So now you rejoin us, and I'm back up at 30 frames a second, so God knows what that was. Come here, Mr. Bosticle. I was more worried about my frame rate for recording than I was about tanking you. Right, so we're going to get the debuffs off really early. This guy is an absolute bastard. When you see that red circle and that spot coming down on you on your head, get your shield up. It does a stupid amount of damage. Also, he will split himself into illusions at various stages of the fight.
Twice, I think. Nothing major.
Yeah, the thing is though, is that they do an insane amount of damage. You just need to stand in the middle and tank it. That's someone said about moving around and don't tanking it in the middle.
You keep him on the side there, he runs into the middle, they spawn around that circle, and then they don't move from there. I've had that twice.
Yeah, that's what happens. But people have said, oh, you know, you move to the side and you don't take any damage and blah, 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 blah. I tell you what, the twice I've done that, for whatever reason, we've wiped. So, and the times I've stood in the middle and just tanked it are the times when we haven't wiped. So personally, I'm just going to go with, I'm going to stand in the middle and tank the crap out of it and put my shield up, like now.
Right, I'm still in range of him out there.
Oh god, so much damage! Yeah? How did that work out? That worked out pretty magically, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, come here. That sword from the heaven is an awesome animation though. Properly awesome.
Isn't it?
Keep forgetting to refresh the debuffs on him. Oh dear. Yes, refresh debuffs. Make sure that you have Decimate to an easy to remember key and keep it up at all times. That is one of your main jobs as tank. Apart from not dying and keeping aggro, keep that damn debuff on him. It is too important. In fact, I would say, I don't know what the other debuffs are because I'm not as au fait with the other classes. But I would go as far as to say that it is probably the most important debuff. Oh my good grief.
Oh, god damn it.
Stand. Tank. God, it seems really slow today sometimes to react to my shield block, which I'm not enjoying, because it keeps meaning I'm getting hit when I'm trying to time my hits. Hey ho. So this guy's, I'm pretty sure he must do that, he does that splitting in the illusions again, I'm sure, doesn't he?
Yeah, it does it twice, I think. At the least.
It's seeming that he's fairly low for not doing it yet. Ooh. What's he doing? What's he doing?
There he goes.
There he goes. Right, we were right. We should have more faith in ourselves.
Oh yes.
Oh, get the shield up! Jesus Christ! Come on. This is quite a long fight, as you can see, because we've blown through this dungeon, so we have quite decent DPS, I think, overall. But even with all this DPS, it is taking a time. Get the stun on him, finish him off.
Right, two of him in there. Which one's which? Oh, there he is.
Pick one. It's like drunk, just pick one.
Pick one, shoot it.
Pick one, shoot it, and he's down. Okay, guys, so that's the bosses that are in Cultists Refuge. So if you like this video, check out our other stuff, and if you like it a lot, then I guess you can subscribe, like, and comment below. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.